So we are out morel hunting, but we're also gonna see what else we can find. We ran up on a stump, and so far we found some oysters. And so there's a few like key identifying traits about this one. Typically, the gills on the underneath, the underside are gonna run all along the cap as well as the stem. They have this nice, smooth, pancake looking like cap, and then they also have a very distinct fishy smell. So there's a few other ones as well, but that's the way that I go by it, and they're incredibly tasty. So that's what we've found so far. So we're out still looking for morels. Haven't found one, but we found where somebody actually had picked one. So this is an area that people have been looking, but we're keeping our eyes peeled for sure. On this stump, we have actually found some turkey tail. And
you can identify it by looking. As you can see there, you can see all the little holes in it.
Mm-hmm. That's how you know. And typically, it's got this turkey tail shape, and it has the tri-colors on it.
We found a lot of it too.
Mm-hmm. So we're just gonna take a few, just enough for some tea, maybe 3 or 4.
Ooh, I want some tea.
Rip it off, bud.
Ooh.
Does it have the holes on the back?
Yep.
Cool, cool. Let's take a look at it. That one's pretty cool, and it's actually still pretty fresh. It's pretty flexible. It's always a good sign, and it's not brown on the back, so it's good. All right, now for some morels. Can you find the morel mushroom? Christopher found this one. Good eyes. And it is the yellow, so it's the better tasting one. It's definitely a morel. It's not a false morel. And so when you pick these, you want to break off this part, but you want to leave part of the stem in because it has a delicate root system. So, and you can see that it's hollow all the way through. There's no cottony pith. And so this is our first morel today. Honey is good at this, and he found another one. This one actually looks like it's been maybe eaten by a slug or something. It is a morel. And another thing, another characteristic, you're gonna find these by like roadways. Like this is a gravel parking lot, and it was just right here. So you're gonna find them a lot, kind of like on the edge of forests, basically where they are getting sunlight. They're not ever too shaded. Walking by the roadway yet again, and we have found another yellow morel, and this one is going to be super tasty. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. You gonna cut it? Yeah. We beat our record. Last time we just found 2 because we weren't out here long enough.
Right, Mom Shay, that's $1.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so I just found another morel. Now we have, what is it, 4?
4.
Yeah, so
they're huge. This one is the biggest one we found yet.
And I was actually the one that found it.
Yeah.
Which is crazy.
That was your first one.
Yeah, first one that I found in my lifetime.
That's awesome. Yeah.
That's a big one.
Show off that baby.
It's collapsed, but we'll see it when we cut it open.
Oh yeah, when we cut it open, we'll see that it's hollow. But holy crap, that's a big one.
Keep looking in this area.
Wow. So just a few quick tips about morel hunting. You'll actually want to cook morel mushrooms because they can actually be toxic when raw, so you don't want to eat morel mushrooms raw. Also, they have 2 poisonous lookalikes. One of them is actually a verpa, and a verpa is actually going to have like this really thick cottony type material that runs all the way through the stem and cap, so it is not hollow. The rule of thumb with morels is if it's hollow, you can swallow. And then the other one is the, I believe it's Gero, and that particular one also kind of has that like shriveled up brain appearance. It's usually darker in color, usually kind of has a reddish hue to it. And it will also have a thinner cotton pith that runs through it as well. When you actually put the 3 of them together and look at the differences, you can actually, it's really easy to pick out the morel from the others, but if you've never seen a morel, then it could easily be confused with a verpa, more so than the other one. Yeah, that's really the best tips in morel hunting. Make sure it's hollow, and make sure they're cooked. So if you have any questions, post them below, and subscribe if you would like more videos in the future.